Even better than I was the last time, baby.
We back.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Trinity. Today I'm doing a story time. Today, something happened, okay? It happened at Victoria's Secret. If you follow me on Snapchat, if you follow me on Twitter, you already know about this. I hope this camera is in focus. You guys, I really gotta get these settings correct because it's getting ridiculous. People think it's simple, but it's not that simple. And by the way, if you want to know how to get this look, I actually have a Venti beauty makeup tutorial on my beauty channel. I don't know if it was going to be on this channel or the beauty channel, but I was just like, let me go ahead and just put it on the beauty channel. So go ahead and check that out. And in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and put on my Venti beauty lip gloss. For the first time ever, I'm going to be telling a instant story time. This happened this morning. This happened around, I don't know, like 10 o'clock. So I'm coming to y'all freshly mad and freshly salty and upset. So if I get hyped in this video, understand. Just understand, you know what, Trinity's still salty about this, and I am. So yesterday I was out shopping. I went to Sephora, I got some more Venti Beauty, I was going to Victoria's Secret to get some cute panties, all that. I'm in Victoria's Secret and I have a Victoria's Secret credit card. You do have to make payments on it. You can also get a bunch of deals. There's benefits to it. Now the thing is, I've been making payments on it, but I didn't really go to Victoria's Secret like that. I didn't go for a minute. Also, I didn't know the balance. I didn't know if it was still active. I just wanted to make sure. So when I first walked into Victoria's Secret, I went to the register. I said, hey, I want to go ahead and see if this credit card is active, if it works, if there's a balance on it, etc. All of that. Me and the girl tested it out and it was good. Everything was good. So I was like, okay, time to shop. Time to spend money. I'm in Victoria's Secret, filling up my bag, getting all these cute things. Ooh, and also, let me show you. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna show you what I got. So this is my bag, okay, and it says hold right here, and I'm gonna tell you why, but I wanna show y'all. Should I show y'all at the end, or should I show y'all now, or should I show y'all on the beauty channel? I don't know. Let me go ahead and just finish the story. But I picked out some really cute stuff. Really cute. I was excited about it. So I finally go up to pay for it. I had my credit card ready. Actually, no, I didn't have my credit card ready. I didn't have my credit card the first time. So yesterday, I didn't have my credit card. I had to give her my social security number to see if it worked the first time, and I used it when I checked out. So yeah, I didn't have my credit card the first time. It was today when I had it. But back to the story, okay? Now the total comes up to $158 and something cents. I used my credit card and there's a problem. It doesn't go through, and she doesn't say it was declined. She just says it doesn't go through. And I'm looking at her like, well, we tried it earlier, you know, like it went through not too long ago and now it's not going through. She was telling me, oh, well, do you know the balance on it? Maybe we can put half of it on the credit card and half of it you can pay with your Visa card. Now me not really understanding my account situation, because like I said, I wasn't really checking my credit card account. I was just making payments on it and I wasn't going to Victoria's Secret. I didn't know what balance I had on it. So I was just like, well, maybe there is a lower balance on it. Maybe I should just do half and half. What's the big deal? It's not a big deal. As long as it gets paid for, I don't really care. I don't care if I would have used my Visa for the whole purchase, to be honest. Like, I wanted what I wanted and I would have paid for it either way, no matter what. But of course, since I'm making payments on that Victoria's Secret credit card, in my head, I'm just like, well, yeah, we need to do half and half or something. Like, I'm making payments. I need this card to start working. I mean, what's the point of making payments on a credit card that you can't use? So we decided to do the half and half, and she was just like, okay, well, how about you only pay $60 from your bank account, my Visa, and we'll charge the rest to your Victoria's Secret credit card, which would be $98. I swiped for $60 and it did take it out of my account. Now the thing is, it did not go through. The credit card portion did not go through, therefore the transaction was not completed. Now the thing is, the girl that was ringing me up, she was kind of confused in a way. She was trying to figure out this whole situation. She thought I could just do half and half and it'll go through. Oh, this will be easy, no big deal. Now I started to notice that she got worried when she was just like, oh, can you check your bank account just to make sure we know that it took out or that it didn't take out? I pull out my phone and I check my bank account, and yes, I told her, I said, yes, It just took $60 out my account just now. Are y'all following me right now? Trinity just already paid $60 of the $158 for what she was trying to purchase at the checkout. Now the $98, I don't know where that was gonna come from, but it was supposed to be taken out the Victoria's Secret credit card. It did not go through. The transaction did not go through. There was not even a receipt that printed out after because the transaction was not complete. But yet $60 was still taken out of my account halfway through the transaction. Now in my head, I'm already letting her know, okay, $60 was already taken out of my account. So now that we know that, I'm guessing there's going to be a solution to this problem. Like, there's gonna have to be a solution to this problem. I mean, you can't just pick out $60 worth of things out my bag now. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not gonna do that because I don't wanna choose, okay? I want it all. Like, I already picked out what I wanted. I should leave with what I want. After that, the girl actually calls over the manager and she's starting to get involved, and they decide to go through the process again. And this time, $60 was taken out from my Victoria's Secret account. So see, the first time they tried to do the two transactions, it was successfully taken out of my bank account. And then the second time they tried to do it, it took $60 out my Victoria's Secret account. Now let's do simple math here. 60 plus 60 is 120. So I'm kind of already close to the total of 158. I already paid $60 and that's on the bank statement already. And now $60 that was taken out of my credit card account that I make payments on. On my head, I'm just like, okay, well, we're getting up there to the total. You know what I'm saying? But this is starting to get very unorganized. Some of you may want to know, well, why did they switch it? Why did they charge $60 on your credit card account? And that's because they thought, oh, well, maybe your balance is really low and maybe it can't take 98. Maybe it can take 60. Let's switch it. I wasn't sure how much my balance was, but I knew that I had at least 200 to spend. Anyways, they call the Victoria's Secret customer service line and they're talking to the lady and they're saying, oh, well, she does have a balance of this much and this and that, basically letting them know this is on y'all's end. This isn't on our end. We see her account. Everything's good. Everything should be going through. Turns out the manager is saying, oh, well, the system is froze. The computer is not working. The transaction swiper, whatever it's called, isn't working. So she said, okay, well, that's our problem. Let's go ahead and cancel this transaction and move on to another computer. Now, I remember the girl saying,
oh, well, I can't cancel it.
and I wish I would have known what I knew today. I didn't know that that was going to be the make it or break it for my situation today, but I wish I knew. But after that, we went over to another computer and it still wasn't working. I was in Victoria's Secret for about a good old 30 minutes to 45 minutes. I was waiting for a very long time. There was a line behind me. Of course, people were getting checked out in other areas, but for me, I was standing there trying to get this whole situation resolved because I already spent $60. That was my thing. The fact that y'all already took $60 from me, I can't just be walking out this store and something not be resolved. Like, that don't make no sense. Hey, here Victoria's Secret, swipe, here's $60. Why I walk out with nothing? Where they do that at? No. Manager is apologizing over and over again, and she's looking like she cannot resolve the issue. And she tells me, okay, well, here's the necklace, which I have on right now. I feel like ripping it off after what I had to go through. It's not even real gold, like what? She basically told me they're going to put my stuff on hold. I can come back tomorrow, because she felt like since they were using my credit card so much, not really swiping it, but I put in my social security number so many times to use the credit card, she thinks that they kind of just kicked me out because it was used too much. That's what she said. That's what the manager said. And she said, I'm gonna let the manager know tomorrow what the situation is, blah, blah, blah. I'm really sorry for this. Here's this necklace, here's this coupon for 20%. I'm looking at her like, okay, I'm gonna trust you to handle this, because trust and believe I'll be back early in the morning. If you follow me on Snapchat, you saw the snap where I said, oh, you know, Victoria's Secret gave me a hard time, but you know, she gave me a necklace, so I guess it's all right. Some of y'all know that snap, and that's when I got back in the car after leaving Victoria's Secret.
Day 2.
Now, moving on to today, and I was vlogging. So here go the footage right here. I am back at Victoria's Secret to handle my business. Let me go ahead and brief you guys about what happened yesterday. I am already, it wasn't even 10 o'clock yet. It wasn't even 10 o'clock yet. I was right there ready to go into Victoria's Secret and get the things that I need to get. Better yet, finish out my purchase because they already took $60. So I'm walking up in here trusting that the manager previously that I dealt with yesterday would make sure that she informed everyone in there today who I am and why I'm here to collect. I walked straight to the register. I dealt with 3 people yesterday, 3. And one of them was the one I saw first, and she knew who I was. She was like, oh, you're back. And I'm like, yeah. What you think? I mean, of course I'm back. Like, did you forget? Did you forget that I paid $60 to y'all and I left out with nothing? Like, y'all gonna give me something. And honestly, let me just say something, because it was stupid, even on my end, but it was stupid for them to allow a customer to pay $60 and they allow a customer to walk out. Like, I'm thinking about it and I just feel so stupid, but you think that people can have your back in a way. You know what I'm saying? It's that customer service that you expect. Like, yeah, it was kind of risky, but did I really think Victoria's Secret would allow me to pay $60 and I come back the next day and they not resolve my issue? She told me that everything is going to be okay and everything is noted. Okay, everything is noted and they're gonna know your situation. They're gonna know that you paid $60. They're gonna know what to do with your situation when you walk back up in here. I walk back up in there, the girl is staring at me and she's like, oh, hey, you know, hey, now look here. This is when I was a fool, okay? Because there is some accountability that I must take for myself. I always take accountability. I always feel like I can be doing things better. It was early, I was hungry. I wasn't even in the mood, to be honest, to even be out to have to deal with this situation. So she's ringing me up. I also gave her that 20% coupon to take off of the total, and she already has it rung up and the total says $127. So like I said before, the whole total for everything that I wanted to get was $158 and something cents. With the 20% off, it's $127. But why is it $127? Why am I paying $127 when I already paid $60 yesterday, and $60 was taken out of my credit card yesterday? Why am I paying $127? But let me tell you where I slipped up. I slipped up not realizing, you know, big spender, big baller over here. I never took the time to realize, oh, you paid $60 yesterday. You paid $60 technically through your credit card. Trinity, you're not supposed to be paying $127. What are you thinking? And I wasn't thinking. And the thing is, she didn't even know. It's like she didn't even remember. She knew my face, but it's just kind of like, oh, she just rung up stuff and we went through the transaction. Like, she never said, oh, well, by the way, so this is what we did with your situation, or wait, let's take off where we left off last time. She kind of just rung me up as if she didn't know. Like I said before, I'm gonna take accountability because I should have probably said something, but y'all, I wasn't thinking. I'm just being honest. It was dumb on my end, but trust and believe, Trinity went right back in there. Oh yes, I did, because this is what happened. Now look here, before I paid the $127, before I did it, I tried to swipe my credit card, and I actually brung it this time. I was just like, I got my card today. This time I swiped it and it still didn't go through. Like, it was still a problem. And the thing is, it was supposed to go through because yesterday the manager said, oh, well, it kicked us out of the system because we tried to use your card too much. So that was the point of coming back today to say, okay, it's a new day and now I can swipe this card. It should work today. Y'all machines were froze, but now y'all good now. Y'all machines aren't froze, and that's also a key part. Remember that the computers were froze. Remember that. It didn't go through, and I was just over it. I was just like, you know what? Let me just pay it full out. It ain't nothing. It ain't nothing. being dumb, being an idiot, okay? I had a slow moment. Like I said, it was just like, it ain't nothing. Let me just pay. It ain't nothing. Not realizing, man, not thinking. Y'all gotta stay woke, boy. You gotta stay woke. I didn't realize that I already paid $60, actually $120 in total. So anyways, I take the bag and I walk out. I'm in the car. I'm just like, okay, well, cool. But before I leave, I need to call the back of this card. I need to speak to these people and figure out why my card ain't working. Look on the back of the card. I dial the number and I get someone on the phone. And I'm basically letting them know what happened with the whole situation. And they said, okay, well, you have enough balance for this purchase. So they told me my balance, which was more than enough for what I needed. They said my card was up to date, so there's no reason why it shouldn't have been working in the first place. And she also told me that $60 was taken out of my credit card account. And I said, yeah. Ding, 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 there was $60 taken out my credit card account. And she said, well, did you leave the store with anything? And I said, no. I didn't leave the store with anything. Here's the problem. The lady on the phone, she basically thinks that I walked out the store with something, because if it's saying on the credit card statement that $60 was used, then it means that a customer went in, slid their card, paid for something, and left. In my case, in my special situation, I didn't. Why? Because the manager said, oh, well, come back tomorrow. We'll take care of it. Explain that to the lady. And she said, well, do they have a receipt? Because we just need that receipt. That way we can credit you back. I'm like, no, I didn't get a receipt. Why? Because it wasn't a complete transaction. It wasn't a complete transaction. There's no receipt because there wasn't a complete transaction. For real though, y'all, I don't know if y'all are following through with this. I really hope you are, but just imagine giving Victoria's Secret $60, actually, to be technical, $120 worth your money, and not walk out of the store with nothing. Now, I know it sounds crazy because most people like, what? Not me, not I. But see, they didn't let me walk out that store with nothing. They took $60 from me and held my things and said, we can't give you this because you only paid $60 and we're gonna figure out the rest of it later. We're gonna put this on hold for you. What's your name? What's your telephone number? I'm gonna make sure to let the manager know what's going on. Just come back tomorrow and we'll get it all figured out for you. Oh, and by the way, here's a necklace. That's what happened. So right after that, I went right back into Victoria's Secret. I was basically letting her know, hey, I just got off the phone with, Victoria's Secret customer service. They let me know my balance. They confirmed that $60 was taken out of my credit card account. And I also let her know, and yeah, yesterday I paid $60 and that's on my bank account. I was basically informing her of everything that I should have realized from the beginning, but I just wanted to let her know, yeah, I'm back, and now we need to resolve this situation. The girl out of everyone yesterday that I was dealing with, she was the one that was the most confused. I could tell out of everyone she wasn't the most knowledgeable and she wasn't a manager, so it really sucked that she was the only one in there at the time. It was another lady, but she definitely didn't seem like she wanted to help in any way. I told the girl, you can call them because I already spoke with them and we can get this all figured out, but technically I paid $60. On top of that, $60 was taken out of my credit card balance, so that's $120, and then I just paid $127. So hold on here. 120 plus 127, $247. Altogether, I paid $247 when the whole total was $158, which means, let's see here, I technically paid $89 more than what I should have even paid. This is when I realized, like, it took me a little second because like I said, it was early, I didn't eat, but when I realized, like, wait, hold on, bruh, like, this can't be happening. Like this isn't okay. Something needs to be resolved, okay? Something needs to be fixed, okay? Something needs to be fixed and corrected ASAP. Everything in this bag is $158 and I ended up paying $247. Bruh, come on. And y'all want to know how they dealt with this situation? Let me tell y'all something. The lady is on the phone with Victoria's Secret customer service. The lady on the phone is saying that they need to have proof that they canceled that transaction. There's a few problems involved here, okay? Number one, someone did not cancel the transaction, and I don't know who it was, and maybe it's because their computer froze, because I remember the computer being froze when they were trying to cancel the transaction. But if you know that that's what caused the problem and I'm not able to get my money back because your computer wasn't working, whose problem is that? That's not my problem. I'm sorry your computer froze, but the fact that you didn't cancel my transaction means that I don't have any proof, and y'all are telling me y'all can't help me because it was y'all's fault. Like, I don't get it. So that was one problem, was the fact that they did not cancel the transaction, because the lady over the phone told me if they canceled that transaction, then we wouldn't be in this situation right now. If the whole transaction did not go completely through, then you're supposed to cancel it, and they didn't cancel it. They took $60 from me the first time, didn't cancel it, and then they took $60 from the Victoria's Secret card and didn't cancel it. But either way, it's not my fault. You know what I'm saying? It's not my issue that your computer froze and that, you know, you didn't get a receipt, because then it looks bad on my end, because now I'm telling you that, hey, I paid this, I paid that, I paid this, I need a refund. Now y'all are telling me y'all can't give me a refund? Whether it was a mistake on my end, whether I should have known, I don't really care. I don't care. Like, I can't stand when people say, oh, well, it was your fault. It was your fault. I don't care. I'm the customer today. And do you understand that? I'm the customer today. I'm human. I'm gonna make mistakes. And since you work at Victoria's Secret, since you work there, since you're getting paid to provide excellent customer service, you're supposed to be able to service me when I have a problem. Especially if y'all are the one that caused the problem. Your computer freezing, that was your problem. I didn't freeze your computer. Credit card not going through, that's not my problem either. I called and they said everything looks fine on this end. It should be able to go through. So something on your end, ma'am. They kept on trying to flip it and say, oh, well, it's on their end. They was trying to blame the credit card account people. And I'm like, no, because I paid my $60 here in this store. This is where I paid $60. This is where I also paid $127 just now. And you mean to tell me you can't figure something out? Like, what? The biggest problem is the fact that there wasn't a receipt that was printed out after they charged me $60 from my account. There wasn't a receipt. Why wasn't there a receipt? Because the total was $158. That's why there wasn't a receipt that was printed out. Not only that, their computer was froze and nothing seemed to print out, I guess. But the bottom line is, I was here. The manager should have communicated who I am. I'm not up in here trying to be tricky, you know what I'm saying? Trying to get free things, trying to, you know, scheme. No, like, this is legit. Like, this is for real, for real. You saw me in here yesterday. You know who I am. You should know that this isn't okay. It kind of bothered me because I felt like she needed proof. And I'm like, bitch, like, what do you mean? I was just here yesterday. What proof do you need? I was standing here for about a good old 45 minutes. You know who I am. You know what I paid. Don't look at me and tell me I gotta wait. They told me I had to wait till the 22nd to figure this all out. And I tell you, bruh, I'm gonna walk in on September 22nd. You guys, and I may bring my camera right there front and center, because there better be a solution to this problem, because it's ridiculous. $240 something versus $158. No, like, I paid way too much and I got a problem with it. I don't appreciate the fact that they stared at me like they couldn't help me. Oh, we're sorry, we're sorry. I don't care about your sorry. Where's the discounts? You know what I'm saying? If you really sorry, give me some discounts that's gonna add up to the amount that I had to pay extra. You know what I'm saying? I paid $60, so how about you give me $60 worth of discount? Figure it out. That's how I felt. I know some people, you can't really help what happens, but look here, I don't know where everybody be working. I don't know your situation, okay? But I worked at a call center, I worked at Panera Bread, and if I couldn't find a solution to a customer's problem, here go a cookie, you know, here go a bagel, hey, here go a discount. Hey, I'll hook you up with this. I'll hook you up with that. That's what I do. I go to the manager and I let them know, hey, this customer really has a situation. We're not able to resolve it, but we should be able to do something for this customer. I know some people have been in certain situations with customers where there isn't a solution to the problem, okay? But in this case, with me paying my own money, and I mean, what you gonna do? How you gonna act? And plus, let me know, if you work at Victoria's Secret, you let me know how you would have resolved this situation. You tell me what you would have done for me, and we can go ahead and talk about it. This whole situation was ridiculous. It was jacked up, it was ridiculous, it was tasteless, it pissed me off, it made me salty because I already spent so much time yesterday in that store trying to get it resolved. I already got $60 out of my account, and I left with nothing. Came back today in the morning hoping that the situation would be resolved. Swiped my credit card, still didn't go through. I was dumb enough to pay $127 with the 20% discount coupon that they gave me for waiting forever. Left out of the store, called the credit card company, Victoria's Secret. They telling me that I made a purchase yesterday and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, wait, hold on, I didn't make a purchase yesterday now. Okay, she tells me that my balance is good, it's great. I should have been able to use my credit card in Victoria's Secret, no problem. So after that, I go back into the store, face the same lady that I was facing yesterday, and then she still doesn't have a solution to the problem, and then she's blaming other people, and then she tells me I have to wait, and oops, I'm hot. I'm done with this. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Just give it a thumbs up because this just ain't right, y'all. This just ain't right. This wasn't supposed to happen. This just wasn't. Everything was supposed to go smooth. Why? Why me? Like, why? All I know is for real. For real, y'all, I'm not playing. September 22nd, I'm walking up in there and Lord, they think I'm gonna forget about it because it's the 20th today. But trust and believe, they gonna see my face. I'm gonna walk back up in there and hey, I'm here to collect. I'm here to collect my money. Y'all may understand my frustration if you have a credit card and you make payments. You know what I'm saying? I have a Victoria's Secret credit card, so I don't have to pay full price for Victoria's Secret products. That's the whole point. So that's why I'm irritated, because I shouldn't have had to use my own money in Victoria's Secret because I have a Victoria's Secret credit card. I'm done talking about this. I'm done. I love you guys so much. Shout out to you guys for not pissing me off. Shout out to y'all for not pissing me off today. Make sure if you haven't already subscribed to my channel. I promise you I'm a very kind, sweet person, but not if you cross me. Okay, if you piss me off, cross me, disrespect me, all of that, you can go ahead and label me as mean, because that's what you're gonna get. They tested me, because come the 22nd, they tested me, y'all. They tested me. I promise you, I promise. It's on the 22nd. There better be a solution to my problem, or I'm gonna be right back in front of this camera talking about it. That's it. I love you guys. I'll talk to you in my next video. Make sure to be bold, brave, and beautiful, and I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye. Also, go check out my beauty channel. The link's gonna be below. Love you.